Do you know what? I can hear you laughing at me because they're almost identical. They're so similar. Do I need both?
Maybe the most exciting part of the haul, I have a Sezane order.
Make a plain t-shirt more interesting. I need a minute.
Because I think a good lace camisole or a lace midi dress can be styled multiple different ways for any season. It has that asymmetric style that I was looking for.
I just got out of a Pilates class and it was my first class back in, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks. I'm actually very unwell. I thought I was going to faint when we were doing the back bends, which is like not normal in the class. And when we got to the stretches, like I'm usually pretty flexible and I'm so stiff. Very humbling. Very, very humbling. I feel like I've been living like Henry VIII. It's been all oysters and cocktails and champagne. And I always say this, a little bit of hedonism is good for the soul, especially in the summertime. It's very much that energy. We're all gallivanting around. We're not really in our routines. But I thrive in a routine. So I feel like this week I just want to get back to it and get back to my classes. I have Lynn that I go to in Platinum Pilates. They're brilliant. And then I also go to Will, who's another instructor. He is based in Pilates at 6 in Stillorgan. He's absolutely brilliant as well. And I'm booked in with him on Thursday. And then yesterday I also went climbing with my friends Josh and Andy. I met them when we did the trip with Redbreast to Austin and they're just the best crack. They're such angels.
Cancelled.
We're back again!
Cancel that clip, I hate it.
The gang is back together.
Failing miserably.
Josh is showing me how to use the DJI because he's the master of it and he uses it for all his content. It's all good. Anyway, we're having a ball. I'm in bits. Josh was in South Africa working on a really fun project and he had just flown back. He's actually based in Mayo, so he stopped off with us on the way home. Andy's a content creator and he also runs a production company and they're just two angels. We have so much fun together. So we did some climbing, but my arms are so sore. This week is going to be a lot more health focused. There's no more oysters. There's no more shopping trips. Well, knowing me, there'll probably be a little bit of shopping. And to be honest, this is probably what you will see in most of the vlogs. It's just my routine and my daily life. So I'm finished with Pilates. Now I need to go and do a healthy food shop because we have feck all in the house and I want to fill the fridge with lots of healthy food, which always makes me feel so good. So let's go and do a food shop. I recently got this water bottle from Lululemon. It is expensive for a water bottle, I won't lie. And it doesn't really do anything extra that a normal water bottle doesn't do, but I do really like it. They have loads of colours and I love this feature when I'm walking to and from classes. It's extremely handy and it also fits perfectly in my cup holder. I also did a Lululemon order recently for the first time. I shared it over on my Instagram and TikTok, but I ordered some of their pieces for the first time because I'd heard so much hype and I got the Define jacket and I got it in the right size so it does the like snatching effect. Very good quality. Definitely worth the hype. And I got their camisole. This is their Align tank or Align cami tank. Really good for Pilates because it's very comfortable. You can move so much in it and it holds you in, but it also doesn't have your arms covered so you don't get too hot. Okay, I'm gonna try and show you what we got in our shop. I can't go through it all one by one because honestly we'd be here for an hour. The frozen pastries that Aldi do, I'm sure Lidl do them as well, but they're so handy if you have people over and just on the weekends if you want to just pop on something with like tea or coffee and you don't want to head out. Myself and Joseph adore eggs. Love these rice cakes, they're so nice. Got some brown bread over here which I actually tend to freeze. These little crackery things are really nice as well. Obsessed with Greek yogurt. Myself and Yos eat it all the time. I use it when I make my protein collagen overnight oats. I use Greek yogurt in it. We've got some treats for Remy. Oh, I'm so happy that these flat peaches are back in season. You can't get these all year round. They're actually a bit small right now. I feel like they might get bigger as we... Oh, there's a moldy one in there. Okay, I need to take that one out. Did not see that. These are more pastries. This is the chocolate and hazelnut filled ones. They're so, like, really so tasty. Some of these little sandwich thins, I actually
freeze these and they toast super well. So we always have these stocked up in the fridge, but we're out. There's some chicken hiding there. Oh, these are great. These breaded cod fillets, amazing to have in the freezer to just grab and go if you want something quick. Ooh, I love these. These are basically wibbly wobbly wonders, but it's the Aldi version and they are absolutely divine. We've got some bananas, tender stem broccoli, beetroot. This is, I think, their version of Ben & Jerry's. It's Turtle Beach ice cream, little turtles. It's caramel and vanilla flavour with chocolate. So I say I got it for Yosef, but it's definitely for me as well. Went rogue, bought some salad dressing. Have not tried this one, but it sounds nice. It sounds kind of like umami flavour. It's soy sauce and chili. This is very 80-year-old to me. Love a prune, especially in my overnight oats, or in the wintertime I have them in my porridge. They're actually really good. Then I got some of these as well. These are frozen like flatbread pizzas, because if it ends up being a late one, I love having some frozen things in the freezer in case you come home late and there's no like takeaways or whatever and you want like something. I feel like you always have to have, especially if you have people over, and we have a friend staying with us on Friday. You gotta have something in the freezer. Okay, as promised, I wanted to show you the Lululemon pieces. They honestly are worth the hype. They're just very sturdy and very comfortable. So this is the Define jacket. It's just very comfy, but you can, you know, I feel like it has a little bit of a kind of a snatching effect. Actually, this is the water bottle. I'm gonna put this down. I usually just kind of wear it like this, but obviously if it's a little colder, you can zip it up. It goes all the way up for when we get into the cooler months. It's just really practical and really, really comfortable. It also has little thumb holes, so if it's actually colder, you can fold it over and it covers your hands, which is amazing if you're doing like, you know, those like winter walks where it's very bitter. This is really handy, and then it has pockets as well. Zipped pockets actually, which is great for like keys and things like that. And then these trousers, these are, I think they're called the Nulu, but they are so comfortable. And you know what, sometimes I find with pants like these, with a jacket like this I want it to be nice and snug, and with pants I want them to be snug, but I want them to be comfortable. So I think I got my true size in these and I sized down in this. I'll leave all the sizing in the description because I know it can be tricky for Lululemon. Some people size up, some people size down. I'm 5'8" and I get the longer length, so they are nice and long on me. I don't like when flares are coming up too short. My favorite trainers for just bopping around and for classes are the New Balance. These are actually the 530s and they're so comfortable. Oh, I forgot to show you my Align cami tank is brilliant, especially when it is a little bit warmer or when you're in classes. It's a cami strap tank that has a built-in like double layer here with extra kind of, it has like padding, so you just feel very like secure and comfortable, and really, really nice comfortable material. Like it's fitted, a nice length, but it's not too tight, it's not constricting. It's perfect for things like Pilates where you're like bending and stretching. And my glasses are just Ray-Ban Wayfarers. I live in these. These are so classic. I keep these in the car as well. That is what I tend to wear if I'm walking the pier, if I'm doing Pilates. This is what you'll usually find me in. So comfortable. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am feeling it this week. I honestly feel so whacked. It's so nice to be back to routine, but I really feel kind of run down. I need to double up on all of my vitamins. I mean, I'm doing exactly the things that I need to do to feel good and to get back into routine and all that jazz, and like I'm sleeping well, but it's always the way when you finally stop that you start to feel a bit wrecked. But it's always the way, isn't it? This summer was definitely my busiest yet. We had in June alone 3 different trips. I went to Primavera, which was so much fun. It's honestly one of the best weeks ever, but obviously very tiring. It's a festival, you basically go nocturnal because the acts are on so late. And after that I definitely was run down. I was sick for a few days, and then I had less than a week until I went to Ibiza with Karen Millen, which was amazing. Such a great opportunity, but was very fun and, you know, quite busy and
You know, we went out, we did the beach clubs, everything. And then I had less than a week when I came back from that before I went to Vegas. And then when I came back from that, then I had my birthday celebration. So it's no wonder that I am feeling like this. I'm so grateful for all of the trips and opportunities that I've had this summer, but I really do feel like I'm at the stage where I really need to slow down a little bit and mind myself. Definitely craving those routines that make me feel my best again. And I'm already doing them and getting back to them, so it's all good. As I said, taking care of my mental health is very important to me, and that's why I'm delighted that BetterHelp is the paid partner on this part of the video, because they're also on a mission to take care of people's mental health by making starting therapy easier. If you've not heard of BetterHelp before, they're an online therapy platform, which makes getting that support when you need it even easier. A therapist will listen, ask questions, and kind of help you see things from new perspectives. And they can give you advice and techniques that help make positive changes in your life. So basically what you do is you fill out a questionnaire, and then you will be matched with a therapist as soon as possible. And you can easily switch therapists at any time at no extra cost if it's not the right fit. And you can click the link in my description or go to betterhelp.com/Kira to get 10% off your first month of therapy. I think that taking care of our mental health is such a huge part of our overall health and wellness. And it's great to see so many people talking about it more, that it just becomes so much more normalized that managing and minding our mental health is just as important as managing and minding our physical health. It's definitely something I pay so much more attention to now, and God, it makes such a difference. Okay, so I have a few more errands to run. And then I need to go home and get showered and get ready, because I'm heading into the city later to meet my friend Molly, which I'm so excited about. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, let's do a super quick outfit of the day just before I head out the door. I'm going to jump in the car. I'll show you my sunglasses. These are the Vela ones that I showed you guys, I think, in my last vlog. I thought these were called the Clio, but they're actually called the Rain. Just remember that. I'll link them in the description below. I'll have everything linked. But I love the tortoiseshell rim. They're so nice. They're very 90s energy, and this is exactly the type of outfit that I envision myself wearing with them. So it is very hot in Dublin right now. God only knows how long it's going to last, but we will take it while we have it. So this is very much a summer in the city outfit for me. I have these shorts, which I meant to show you actually in a previous vlog. I love these guys. These are actually a sleep short from Intimacy. Not lingerie, but they're technically pajamas, but they're only €29. But they've been doing this style for ages. They come in multiple colors. They're only €30. They have this really comfortable waistband. I went for a medium because I wanted them to be a little bit looser, and they fit exactly like a running short. They're so comfortable, but I love how they look with just like a simple t-shirt. I think these would be gorgeous coming into the later part of the summer with like a heavy knit. I just love that little lace detail. I'm really tempted to get them in the cream color. They have this beautiful cream, but they also have like burgundies and navies. So cute. I really want to style more lace in the summertime. I'm seeing so much of it on my Pinterest. It's so inspiring. It's such an easy fabric to like make a plain t-shirt more interesting. And then this t-shirt, this is from Primark, the Edits range. And usually 99% of the time, the t-shirts that I wear are from Cause. I love their clean cut tee. It's like my favorite t-shirt. But when I want something a little more oversized and something a little bit more long line, this t-shirt is perfect. It actually fits very similarly to the Arquette heavyweight t-shirt. I think I have two of these actually from Pennies or Primark, and their Edit range I've spoken about before. It's such good quality. So that's where the t-shirt is from. This, I actually am not 100% sure. This could be Amazon. It's very cheap and cheerful. It's just a bit of black cord and this little pendant that literally is just looped over it. But I love that with this cord you can kind of add anything to it. So I'll share some similar ones in the description. Oh my God, I'm also wearing my Cartier watch for the first time. I will be getting a leather strap for this, but for now we are rocking the mixed metal. I actually really want to pick up another mixed metal ring in Pandora that I have my eye on. It's like a double set, so maybe we'll do that today. And then my shoes, boom, there we go with the zoom. Cha cha cha. These shoes are old. They are from River Island, and they have this like studded kind of like shiny detail, if you can see. They're actually weirdly comfortable. I love a good ballet flat. Sometimes I kick my own ankles with them, but that's a me problem. To be honest, but I love them. They are sold out, but I will link similar. I love a good studded ballet flat. Last thing I'm going to show you is my handbag. This is from Berikami. They're a gorgeous little mid-range bag brand that I've shown here on my channel before, and I love this bag. I cannot remember the name, but I'm going to put it on screen for you. But it is a really nice size, and I love that it kind of looks almost vintage. It's giving me vintage 90s
energy. I'm going into the city to meet my friend Molly. We're gonna have a catch up. I haven't seen her in ages, like it's been so long. We also tend to shoot content together, so I will get a little snap of this look, and spoiler alert, I do have a second look that I'll be changing into. So maybe I'll show you that in this vlog as well, because it is another very typical outfit that I'd wear in the city. I'm gonna meet Molly. We're gonna have a little coffee and a nice little catch up. I need to pop into the Louis Vuitton branch in Brown Thomas because I want to get a repair done on the zip of this. This is my vintage Louis Vuitton pochette that I've had for probably 5 years. It's such a good bag, and I bought it vintage, so I got it for a really good price. But the zip has broken on it. Now I will say, the zip actually broke. I think when I bought it, the zip was broken, and in 2021, Louis Vuitton fixed it for me for free. They sent it away to Paris from the Dublin branch, didn't charge me a thing, and I didn't even buy it from them, like I bought it vintage, but they were able to authenticate it in the shop. Obviously they knew it was real, and they were like, yeah, no problem, it's one of our products, we'll send it back. I think usually they do charge for a small zip repair. They're probably going to charge me today, but in this instance they just were like, oh no, it's fine, it's such a small zip, it's okay. But we'll see if things have changed, like it might be more expensive to do it now. But it did take time, it took a couple of weeks. But I actually thought that was really cool because I have a lot of vintage Louis Vuitton pieces that I've bought and sold over the years. I used to have a lot more, and I think it's really cool that when you buy into a brand like that, even if you're getting something that's like old and vintage, that they'll still honor the craftsmanship and the quality, like the upkeep of it, which I think is really cool. I'm surprised they didn't charge me, and I'm expecting them to charge me something today, which is fair, especially because it's the second time they're going to fix this for me, but I will update you and let you know. The other thing that I'm collecting today, which is very exciting, is I've ordered a Ninja Creamy, and honestly I think this is going to change my life. I'm just driving in to meet Molly. I was going to see if she wanted a lift, but I don't think she's ready yet, so I will meet her in the city. I'm actually just going to park in Brown Thomas because that's where my first 2 appointments are. Parking in Brown Thomas is, I think Brown Thomas and Drury Street are probably the 2 most expensive car parks. Or is St. Stephen's Green worse? Any of the city centre ones are so expensive. But if I'm shooting in town, sometimes I'll change in my car if I'm doing like a 1 outfit change. Behind the scenes of the photos. Now I usually don't shoot more than that, but on a day like today when the weather's really nice, there's such easy outfits, I will bring just like a second one. When I change in my car, I will park as central as possible just because it keeps things running quickly. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm actually so excited to pick up my Ninja Creamy. I can't wait. I'm like this with gadgets. My friends honestly tease me because there isn't a kitchen gadget in existence that I don't have. It's an addiction, but a lot of them, yeah, some that I've bought I maybe don't use as much as I thought, but a lot of the ones that I buy I use all the time, like things like our NutriBullet. I also use my egg cooker. Oh, I have a slow cooker. Best thing ever. It's not slow cooker season right now, even though I do use the slow cooker to make bone broth even in the summer. Love that gadget, that's so good. But a Ninja Creamy, people seem to love it, and it's definitely Ninja Creamy season, so it needs to happen. It's embarrassing how excited I am. I'm gonna buy some of the mix-ins today. Like I'll get like some Oreos, maybe some, I don't know, M&Ms. Oh, actually, if you're a Ninja Creamy fan, if you have one and you use it, you're gonna have to comment and let me know like what's the best recipe, especially if you're living in Ireland and the UK, because what a lot of people talk about in the States is I think it's like Far Life protein milk. We don't have that here. So pretty. Look at this. Oh, it's the perfect size. This is my one, and this is the smaller size that I would absolutely love to get, but we're getting this little part here is going to be repaired, so we're just going to replace the zip. You can see here. I send her away.
it's dodge for me to leave this here. It is amazing.
I need one of those.
Do you know when you get into your car and it's so unbearably hot, you can't even speak, you just need to crank the AC and just give yourself a minute? The Ninja Creamy is in the boot. We have her in hand. I'm very excited. I also ducked into a corner shop and got a pack of Oreos, some salty caramel pretzels, which I think is kind of a wild card, and a Crunchy. So we can use them as mix-ins. I'm very, very excited. I also am very aware that I actually won't be able to make this ice cream for 24 hours because you have to freeze your mix into ice cream. We'll have to actually complete this process tomorrow. So yeah, but anyway, I'm just driving home now. I changed my outfit, as you can probably see, but it's such an old top from H&M that I always wear in the summertime. It's so breezy, it's full linen. And then I just have some little bangles, and then I have a little beaded necklace on. Are you okay, Remy?
I've just seen down here.
Are you cozy?
Ruined, 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 ruined.
Are you cozy, Rem?
No, we have to rethink this woodland pig strategy, I fear.
Remy?
Oh, this is
No, she's not paying any attention to me.
Look, all the little saplings coming up. He's just getting one now.
Oh, Rem. Okay, so I have two very summer themed deliveries that I want to show you. This is not news to me, but I think a lot of people don't know this, but FitFlop has had this rebrand in the last few years, and their footwear for summer is unbelievable. I have a few pairs of their sandals that I bought last year, and I remember mentioning them on the vlog, but they're so comfortable. Obviously, because they're a brand that prides themselves in super comfortable footwear, they just do it super well. But then they have now adopted a lot of the minimal, really chic styles of footwear that we're seeing from the likes of the Row, that obviously are so expensive. And for me, when it comes to, let's say, flip-flops, I need them to be super soft and comfortable or they will cut my feet. Much like many of my purchases, influenced by someone I saw online who was absolutely raving about these shoes. So these are, I think this is from their F Mode range, and this is their classic flip-flop, but as you can see, it has a little elevated wedge. These are in a UK 6, and they're the F Mode leather platform. So the idea behind these is that your foot molds to them. And there was a gal online that was saying that she has worn these to death over the last 2 summers and that they're so good. So I'm very excited about these. Now, I'm not going to do a try on for you right now because I'm literally booked in for a pedicure in 3 hours. They're so simple, so chic. I love this situation on the foot here. It has micro wobble board technology. Don't ask me what that is, but again, they're just very comfortable. I think they were on sale. They were maybe 60, I think, with a discount. I'll link everything in the description below, but they were really good value. And again, I just feel like you can buy sandals and flip-flops from so many nice high street brands that can look very pretty, but they can be so uncomfortable. I bought another pair. These are a bit more exciting. Well, yeah, they're very similar, but they're different. So the second pair that I bought are much more of a wedge. So these are like a proper wedge heel. Do you know what? I can hear you laughing at me because they're almost identical. They're so similar. Do I need both? So these ones are lower and have the leather, and then these ones are higher and have the nylon. I haven't tried these on, I just opened them, but these I have tried on and they're very comfortable. I kind of want both. I feel like these could be a great everyday, and then these for something a little bit more jazzy. Do I need both? Am I doing that thing again where is this necessary? Please tell me. I want to keep them both. These were 60 and then I think these were 75, so these were a little bit more expensive. These ones here are the platform wedge toe post sandals. Again, these are in a 6.5, but they basically fit like a 6. They're polyester, so these are leather. Interestingly, the leather ones in this, which is a more wearable size, were actually cheaper than these ones, were more expensive. So make of that what you will. But those are my 2 shoe purchases, which I have to say I'm very excited about. They just, especially these ones, I'm definitely keeping these. But the question is, am I also keeping these? The temperature gauge in my car is reading 26 degrees. What is happening? I'm not going to say it's too hot because I'm not going to be one of those people. I will take every ounce of this that we're given. I'm on the way to my pedicure now, which is in Stillorgan, and then my Pilates class that I go to is really close to it. I think I mentioned I have 2 classes that I go to, and one of them is with this amazing Pilates instructor Will, and he's out in Stillorgan, and his classes are so tough. They are no joke. I think I last saw him in May, like late May. I really hope he's kind to me because it's going to be tough. But first I'm going to go and get a pedicure, which will be so nice. It's always such a nice treat, I feel, to get a pedicure. I'll be able to mentally prepare myself for Will's class. Wish me luck.
Come on, go 9, up, go 10, go 5, go 6, go 7.
I have some very sad news for you. It's about the Ninja Creamy. I'm devastated. It's actually too big to fit on our counters. No, I'm obviously being dramatic, but I'm actually quite sad. So our countertops in our kitchen, we have cabinets over every single counter. So we only have a certain amount of height of counter space, and all our other kitchen appliances like coffee machines and things like that fit perfectly. But the Ninja Creamy is weirdly tall and it doesn't fit. And the thing that annoys me is that I carried that feckin' thing from Brown Thomas, where I picked it up, to the car park, which, to be fair, it was like 2 streets over. It was so heavy. I had it in like a big shopping bag. Realistically, like, we haven't even turned it on. I haven't used it because we took it out of the box still in its like outside packaging and put it on the counter, and it doesn't fit. So we haven't turned it on. We're just going to bring it back to them. We just have to move on. Sometimes these things happen. I actually separately bought an ice cream scooper and additional Amazon like tubs for the Ninja Creamy, but it's fine. But in other news, I have a bit of a mixed haul to show you guys, and these are just some orders that have come in the last week. All very random, lots of different things, but I thought I would show you because I know you guys really like to see unboxings. I do kind of fashion roundup videos on my channel, but that's usually just kind of once per month. So I kind of gather everything together, so this way you can see things as and when they come in. So I'm gonna start on the top, and I'm going to start with this. This is an Amazon order. Their Prime Day offers were happening recently, and you best believe I picked up some bits. So I got these bicycle shorts after another creator recommended them. She said she really liked them and they were a really good price. I think they were like £20 or something. Everything will be linked in the description below, so you can find more info there. But these are the shorts. They're super simple. They're a real high waist, which I really like. They just have a little detail there on the back. And yeah, they feel really nice. They feel nice and soft. Obviously, I haven't road tested these yet, but they were very highly reviewed by this creator. I got them in a size 10, but honestly, it's very stretchy. I feel like you could do an 8 or a 10 or a 12 with this kind of material. It's just gonna fit. All right, okay, so the next thing I got is from Revolve, and I picked up a piece of jewelry. So this, I actually cannot remember the name of the brand, but I will link everything in the description below, so all of the info will be there. But I wanted to get a mixed metal bracelet because, as you saw in my last vlog, I picked up my absolute dream watch. I got the Cartier Tank.
Absolutely love her. So excited. So I wanted to kind of include a few more pieces of silver details into my everyday jewelry situation. I've mentioned this loads before, but I have my mixed metal Monica vinegar, which ties in really, really nicely. But I saw this online and I feel like it was actually a really good price. It was, I think, €50 including shipping. And with Revolve, your taxes and duties, like your customs, are included in the price you pay. So I got this. It kind of looks like a curb bracelet. Can you see that? It's almost like a watch strap. So the idea is that it's just a nice bit of mixed metal, and I'm gonna wear this on this hand. So I'm actually just gonna throw it on. Okay, so that's it on. I actually could remove some links, but I'm gonna wear it on this hand, I think, with this bracelet. The next thing I'm gonna show you is from Abercrombie, who I absolutely love. I feel like I always have something ordered from them. So I basically picked up 2 lace trimmed night dresses. They're actually in their sale. They were like €25, but I bought these specifically to wear as like clothing layers, because I don't know if you've seen the row styling that is having such a moment on Pinterest and Instagram and TikTok. This like lace trim detail that people are wearing layered over trousers. It's such a cool, fresh little styling hack that I have not really seen that much before, and I'm so excited to try it. So I bought this cream color. You can see it has a beautiful like lace camisole detail to wear as kind of like a long camisole top. And I will say both of these are quite short, so it's actually very easy to layer them as a long top. I bought it in the cream color, and then I also bought it in the black color. I got them in a size, what size? In a size medium, which I kind of can go for in Abercrombie. And you can see it's so pretty. Like, you could probably get away with wearing this as like a mini dress. If you layered it, I would probably like layer it with like a blazer or something like that. But I actually think that these are such handy capsule styling pieces to have in your wardrobe, because I think a good lace camisole or a lace midi dress can be styled multiple different ways for any season. And what I had seen was everyone was buying the Zara long camisole top with like the asymmetric kind of slit, and that was, I think, like €50, and it sold out immediately. And there were people like reselling it on Vinted and eBay for double the price. So what I did instead was to try and find, instead of getting that one item that then everyone has and then everyone's wearing, I kind of looked at the concept of a lace trimmed camisole or dress, and then just went out and found one that I liked. Here's where the problem with me is. When I was down the rabbit hole of trying to find lace camisole dresses, I ordered those, and then I found some from Guess that I liked better. So I ordered these 2. Now these were slightly more expensive. I think I got a discount code for them, but I still think they were maybe like €50 each. But these are so pretty, and they have this asymmetric cut in the front that the Abercrombie ones don't have. This is me like enabling myself, so feel free to come at me in the comments and tell me that I'm crazy. So again, I have the beautiful nude color. I'm just going to show you. This is the Abercrombie one. You can see it's a much lighter, creamier off-white, and then this one is more of a peachy color. But I will say the lace detail in the Guess one is much more kind of what I was looking for. You know, like eyelash lace, see those little flicky bits at the top? That is kind of what I was after. And if you look at the bottom, you can see it has a lot of eyelash lace. And then of course, because it's me, I also got it in the black color, and they're just so pretty and really lightweight. And again, they're very short. Like, look how short that is. That could easily be a camisole top. It has that asymmetric style that I was looking for. I think these will be so gorgeous to layer. Like, look at that lace detail. It's so pretty. So I do think that these are going to be amazing to layer over skirts, trousers, as I said. And I don't really have the heart to return these Abercrombie ones, even though they were better value. I actually do think I will wear these as pajamas and as mini dresses, because they're a little bit longer than the Guess ones. So again, call me crazy, but I am actually going to keep them all because I do think I'm going to wear them. So, and again, guys, that's the problem with me. I will justify it somehow. I do really like those. And if you were looking for something similar, everything will be linked below. We're going to do a little switch up for the next thing. And this is a, will we say this is a beauty product? They're basically organic cotton tampons. Again, bit of a vibe switch from the lace slips that I was showing you. But this is from the brand We Are Riley. And I keep hearing online about like women's hygiene products or tampons and things like that having chemicals in them. I think because the cotton is sprayed with pesticides and then the cotton is harvested for the products. What I didn't realize is that We Are Riley, firstly, they're an Irish brand, which is stunning, but also they're basically the same price as the like regular tampons that you would get in the supermarket. So I did I think it's like a 6-month subscription where they refill every 6 months. And then I just got 3 packs of their applicator tampons. So yeah, I feel like it's a very healthy switch. I'm not super strict on like non-toxic beauty and stuff like that, but I do think this is probably a good positive switch for me to make. And it's an Irish company and it was much the same price. So I just wanted to show it in case you were in the market for something similar. So next up we have another slightly random purchase. This is a beauty restock and this is my favorite hyaluronic serum. This is the premium lotion from the brand Gokuyun, which I'm pretty sure is Japanese, and it's a hydrating lotion. So I don't know, is it exactly hyaluronic acid, but I think it does much the same thing. I use a lot of Korean and Japanese skincare in my routine and I just find it amazing. And the value for money with Japanese and Korean skincare is unbelievable. So this refill is, I think I got it on Amazon for about £11. I often buy from a Korean retailer called Yes Style, but recently I found that the shipping takes ages. I'm talking 2 months. So as much as I'd like to support the Korean retailer, I have the original bottle of this and it's such a large size for such good value. And because it's such good value, I put this on twice a day. It's the first thing that goes on my skin after I cleanse it. And I put it all over my face, down my neck, on my décolletage. Like I'm not sparing with this because I feel like it's such good value. So if you're looking for a really good hydrating serum, kind of like a hyaluronic, this is so good. I've been using it for months and months. I've almost emptied my first bottle, so absolutely love it. Okay, so keeping with skincare, I have a restock of my favorite vitamin C serum. So this is the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. This is an absolutely gorgeous vitamin C serum. I'm pretty sure it's patented, which means it's exclusive to SkinCeuticals, but it is such a great little serum. You may have heard about it. People rave about it. Now, the price is a bit spicy, but I do find it really, really works. And vitamin C can often be irritating on people's skin, and I feel like my skin is kind of on the more sensitive side. So this doesn't irritate my skin and it does what it needs to do. Ergo, I'm happy to stick with it. Oh, and then the final thing, this is probably maybe the most exciting part of the haul. I have a Sezane order. I have opened it, but I actually haven't opened the pieces. So I picked up a few pieces. They have a new holiday collection that launched, I think, last week. So I ordered a few pieces. Oh, this is so cute. The first thing is not from their holiday collection, but it's just, oh, so cute. This is just a little small leather good. And guys, I have an addiction to pouches, little small leather goods like this, and this is the cutest. Look at that. That is just the cutest thing. It's in the brown croc finish. It almost looks burgundy. That is delicious. I love that color. And it's obviously a tiny little coin purse. And I was looking for something exactly like this. I love that it has a little keyring attachment so you can attach it onto your handbag. Oh, it's so cute. You don't have to put coins in it. You could easily put, you know, an AirPods case would fit in there, headphones, whatever you need. It's mini, it's cute. I love her. I really love Sezane's jewelry. I find they do really cool pieces and I feel like their prices are quite good. The jewelry, by the way, comes in these little pouches, which is so doty. I feel like they could sell these separately. Like, look how cute that is. You could use this as like a little card holder. And I got 2 pieces and they both came in these little pouches. That's amazing. So the first thing I got was the Milo bracelet, even though I actually think this is an anklet on the website, but this to me is like perfect bracelet size. It's so pretty. Look at that beautiful raw pearl detail. I tried to put it around my ankle and it's not going. So I think if you wanted it to be an anklet, you might need a little extender, but
She is absolutely beautiful. And then the other thing that I got is a ring. And I've told you guys that I'm in my mixed metal era and I wanted to incorporate more silver because of my watch. And I got this little ring. Let's see if I can show you here. It's kind of like an uneven abstract shape. And I got this for my index finger. I'm pretty sure this is one of those ones that you can like squeeze to make tighter. I just got it to put on my index finger. Again, to match with the mixed metal situation. And yeah, I think it's so cute. It's really comfortable as well. But I'm really impressed with these. Like, how cute are they? And then I have some clothing. Oh my God, I'm now surrounded by boxes. Oh, I forgot I got a tote bag. Oh, that's so cute. So often with your orders on Sezane, you get these tote bags, but they're such good quality. They're not your average, like slim size tote bag. Like this is quite, like, look how thick that is at the bottom. This is the cutest little beach bag. And this was completely free. And it says holiday on it. It's so cute. Oh, I'll definitely be using this. What a gorgeous little beach bag. Oh my God, the prints. Like, look how pretty the prints. They just do the sweetest summer tops and blouses. Oh my gosh. The first one is so doty. Would you look at that? Look at those straps. So this is the nori top. I get my Sezane pieces in EU 36, which works out to be a UK 8. Now, I would be between a UK 8 to 10, but on Sezane, I tend to go on the smaller side because I find that Sezane is large fitting. So this is the nori top. It has this gorgeous little detail here. Look how cute it is. Oh my God, it's so sweet. It's so pretty. So that's the first thing I picked up. And then the next thing, I actually am probably gonna wear this today. This is from their holiday collection, so it's a new print for summer, and it is a beautiful robe. And I was in need of a summer robe. All of my robes are really thick and heavy, and obviously it's super warm at the moment in Ireland. I know in the UK as well, they're having an absolute heat wave, and this is just the most beautiful little robe. I'm pretty sure this is 100% cotton. It's super lightweight and gorgeous. Look at that beautiful print. I'm gonna throw this on. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then the very last thing I picked up is probably my favorite of the entire haul, and it is the most beautiful dress. I had seen this on some other creators in the last few weeks, and it is so gorgeous. It is this beautiful, it's kind of like a brodery finished dress. This is the Honoria dress, and I got this in a UK 8 and EU 36, and it's the most beautiful A-line dress. It has these gorgeous big sleeves. It's kind of a midi length, but again, it's so voluminous that it's perfect for daytime. I think this will be the most gorgeous summer holiday dress if you were wearing this just pottering around. But I also think this will be great for summer in the city because it actually has a bit of weight to the fabric. So you could easily wear this for like spring or summer. You could style it with a knit. It's so, so pretty. The detail on this and the fabric is just gorgeous. So yeah, that's everything that I picked up from Sezane. And those are all the pieces that I wanted to show you. Definitely a random mix of things. But again, you guys seem to really like me showing you my purchases as they're coming in. So I'm more than happy to do that. If anything, it enables me even more. I need to go and clean all of this up now. But I think I'm going to leave the vlog here. I am still figuring out the timings of these vlogs and I don't want to bombard you with too much in one video. So please do, if you like these vlogs and you'd like to see more of them, give me a thumbs up to let me know. It's so encouraging. I would also love to know in the comments if there's anything in particular you'd like to see in the vlogs. If you have any questions or anything you'd like me to cover, please do let me know in the comments and I will do my best to include it. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I post loads of fashion videos, capsule wardrobe videos, trend videos, all that good stuff, as well as lots more vlogs to come. So be sure and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!